The breakdown you're about to watch is brought to you by We Want Picks Premium Membership. Premium membership gets you all sorts of exclusive content, early bets, fantasy tools, and betting guides. Check it out now, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Get ahead of these betting lines and get access to all of the tools now with an optimizer. We have a DraftKings optimizer available to you at the same low price of $10 a month. That's $2.50 a week. You get all of our bets early, all of our fantasy content early. You get betting tools and now a DraftKings optimizer, DraftKings ownership, and everything you need to build now up to 150 lineups with just a few clicks. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. It is only $10 a month. All right, $10 a month. You have one good week. You pay for the whole year. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. And as always, if you want $50, all you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. I'll send you $50. Next up at UFC 278, we have Miranda Maverick taking on Shanna Young. Miranda Maverick is 10-4 overall, 3-2 in her last 5, coming off the submission win over Sabina Mazo. Shanna Young is 8-4 overall, 2-3 in her last 5, coming off her first UFC win. Miranda Maverick is a technical striker with solid forward pressure and takedowns. She's very strong and she uses her strength well. She averages a little more than 2 takedowns per fight and is coming off the bounce back win over Sabina Mazo, where she had 4 takedowns, 4 minutes of control time, and a second round submission. But it wasn't just her striking that looked good in that fight. She had fantastic leg kicks early and she managed that range incredibly well. Shanna Young is a solid boxer who isn't afraid to fight in the pocket and has some decent power. She's very tough and she doesn't stop coming forward. She's a good wrestler in her own right, but she doesn't really have takedowns in the UFC. None, in fact, and she does have some gaps in the BJJ department, but if you check out some of her regional fights, she's got some solid wrestling there. She is coming off her first UFC win over Gina Mazzani, where even though she was taken down, she was able to work back up and get the eventual KO. And the way that you beat Miranda Maverick, or at least what Erin Blanchfield, that's how she beat her, is you just pressure her. You bully her, because Miranda is such an effective bully that if you turn that and she's stuck backing up instead of pressuring forward, it can give her a little bit of a hard time. She does wear damage, meaning she'll cut, and that could affect some judges. But I just don't even think this fight stays standing long enough for that to matter. I think Miranda comes forward, works inside, gets those takedowns. She's the bully. She pressures, and she just works this fight the exact same way that she did Mazo. But likely it's even more straightforward because she's not going to have that incredible reach to deal with that she had to with Mazo. Maverick, I think, can be a parlay piece, at least when, she was minus 400 the other day. She's now ballooned up to minus 520. I don't think it's even going to stay. Yeah, exactly. And I did these graphics at noon. So I think this is just going to continue to stretch. And I think the odds are correct. I think Miranda Maverick runs through. If you watch the quick picks video on Sundays, she was a minus 400, and I said she should be in your parlays. So Miranda Maverick, we do have some bets on her. Become a premium member. Could have gotten in on those bets before the lines moved. WeOwnPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Have access to all of our bets early, before the lines move, before you're on the wrong side of the curve. Jakey boy, do you agree?
Yeah, I mentioned this Saturday, and it was, it was after the Loopy fight, so we were in our feelings a little bit, but I'm telling you right now, and I've said it before, but I'm sticking to my guns from now on, and you guys got to make sure I stick to my guns. You have to remember to never, ever, never, ever, ever, never, never, ever, 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 never, never, ever bet on a women's fight ever again. Never, don't ever do it. Heavyweights, don't do it. Don't ever bet on heavyweight fight. Do not ever bet on a women's fight again. I'm telling you, don't do it. And I know Miranda Maverick should dominate this fight. I agree. She should absolutely dominate this fight. For the love of God, Miranda, take her down. Please just take her down. Just take her down. Just please, for the love of God, Miranda, just take her down. You saw what happened last week with Loopy. You don't get the takedowns in women's MMA. Anything can happen. All of a sudden, you get down 2 rounds, and you're screwed because you're not a finisher. And as Miranda moves up in the rankings with her style, she's not really going to finish a lot of people. It's going to be a lot of just mauling people the way Loopy should have been mauling people. So, Miranda, please, for the love of everyone that's going to put money on you, please, you got to just take her down. Because Shanna knows that she's the big underdog. She will take chances in the striking. And if you start striking with this girl, her length could be an issue. You're the much better fighter. You should dominate this matchup. Take her down, maul her, get out of there with your win, and let's move on to some better competition. But yeah, this should be a Miranda play all the way, but Jesus Christ, this is like Loopy 2.0. If you do not grapple, you might lose this fight. Just take her down. Just fucking take her down. Please.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach. We don't have DraftKings pricing for her yet. This fight is like newer, but it's not new enough that I'm actually shocked we don't have DraftKings pricing because this fight it's been on the books for a little while now. But I imagine she'll be in the 9,000 range. I think she's worth it, honestly. I think you get the takedowns, the control time, and the potential stoppage. So we'll see what her pricing looks like when that drops, but I'm pretty sure I will get that done in my DraftKings lineup.
She's 9,300.
When did they drop it?
I don't know. I'm looking at it right now. She's 9,300.
Oh, they must have, again, I did this at noon today, so they must have added her.
So, so at 9,300, it's basically your choose me her and Albazi. So who would you rather have, Miranda or Albazi? I think I want Albazi because Loopy has scarred me for life.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I trust it. I believe in it. I'm here for it. Monkey Knife Fight Strike Line 76-61. What do you think of that?
I think that if it turns into a more and more situation, we could look at this could be a bad situation for Miranda if it turns into a more and more. I would hope that it's, if anything, a more or less because she's just completely mauling her. But hopefully a less. I think Miranda, if she gets her down early, can maybe find a finish. So I'm hoping it's a less.
I think it's probably a less as well. I do think there's a finish there. I think it looks like the Sabina Mazo fight. Gets her down, just either pounds away, submission, works from there. I think, let's put it this way. Miranda Maverick has 2 losses in the UFC. One was a genuine loss, right? Erin Blanchfield, that was a genuine loss. But Erin Blanchfield is like, we're going to find out how good she really, really is.
Well, she didn't look great versus JJ.
No, but she got it done. The other loss was to JJ Aldrich, was to
Macy Barber, which was
Macy
bullshit.
Barber, and that was bullshit. That was just a bad decision. Shouldn't have lost that. That was nonsense.
Number 1 bullshit.
So I think, I believe.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
Shut up. Become a premium member. Get access to all of our bets early. And now, for the same low price of $10, which we're not going to touch, our premium membership is like the Costco hot dog. It will be $1.50 with a soda forever. Our premium membership is $10, and it will stay that way forever, regardless of what we add to the mix, because we have added
It's kind of a bold
DFS,
statement, isn't it?
It is. We have added a DFS optimizer. We now have a DraftKings optimizer available to our premium members starting Wednesday, but this is Tuesday night, so you'll have it by the time you watch this. It is available to all of our members at the exact same price. You will log in, and you will see the different menu with the optimizer, and that is there for you to use at no additional charge. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top and get used to us adding features because that's what we're going to do.